What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video we're going to be farming for a Hide of Terramorphous here using my Farming Zero. We're farming for this Hide of Terramorphous so that we can build him out for melee, because up until this point he's almost always played sniper, except in the very beginning when I might have used a couple other weapons as well. But basically been exclusively a Sniper Zero this whole time, and this Hide of Terramorphous is one of the last items we need in order to get ready for Melee Zero. So we've come here to Terramorphous Peak in order to farm it. I have respec'd my skill build so that we are including velocity, because we're going to be fighting Terramorphous at a distance, and that'll put the spread on the Lyuda a little bit further out, and maybe that'll allow us to land all 3 pellets on a critical hit spot. Hopefully. It might not work out that way in practice. So we're going to go down here and take him out. We've also got this perfect B shield. This is a perfect Lyuda with the Vladoff grip and base damage accessory. We have it in fire element, just like our health gating rifle here, and we're going to see how we do. This is not a perfect longbow slag crossfire, but it does activate pretty quickly, and they made slag grenades more effective in the community patch. Now, we wouldn't really be farming this without the community patch, because without the community patch, the Hide of Terramorphous is extremely rare. With the community patch, it's much less rare. It's still not a guaranteed drop every time you get a Hide of Terramorphous. You can definitely still get non-perfect variants, but you're much more likely to get a perfect variant. In fact, I recently got a perfect variant while doing a glitch tutorial, so it gives me confidence that we're going to be able to farm one here on my farming character. We're waiting for Terramorphous to come out here. This is where we're going to do most of our fighting. I'm going to go throw some preemptive slag grenades. Get kunai on him as well. Dang. We may need a better slag grenade because it took a while for him to get slag there, which is not good. They made Critical Ascension easier to use in the community patch, easier to maintain because it lasts a little bit longer. But our slag grenade is not doing very well. Everyone assured me that a slag crossfire would be enough. Maybe I'm just not throwing enough of them. Throw a couple more here. Ooh, that was good. So he's at about half health now. We've got a pretty ridiculous amount of critical ascension at this point. We are a little bit low on ammo though, which is worrying. Alright, he's low on critical hit spots too, which is also worrying. Alright. Cool. So I know there's ammo over here because we killed those tentacles way over here, so that's where I'm running to. Not a very good first run against Terramorphous here, but hopefully we're able to finish him off. Alright. In a bad way. Got all of our health back with the dear friend. That's awesome. Definitely was worth farming that. Alright, got plenty of ammo here. Let's go ahead and try to nab a critical hit. Okay. So when he comes up again, I'm just going to use the Pimpernel to finish him off, I think. Especially if he won't show me one of those eyes on that side. Oh, he's almost dead. This is not a good first round of farming. We got some bad slag luck, and it just was not very good. Alright, he still died though, so that's good. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble keeping our health up, so long as I actually switch to the dear friend rifle to kill him. So, let's see here. We got a Slayer of Terramorphous comm, which is not super hot, but, you know, I think you get one of those every single time. I do not see another legendary drop at this particular time, so I guess we'll save quit and come in again, but I've actually heard from like Gearbox devs that it's more likely for Terramorphous to drop gear if you leave the map and then come back into the map. So that's what we're going to do here. I actually did farm Terramorphous one time before this and got another Slayer of Terramorphous comm, but I didn't actually turn on the recording yet, so I'm actually 0 for 2 on getting a legendary other than the Slayer of Terramorphous from Terramorphous, but yeah, I felt foolish, you know. I've made YouTube videos for a long time, And that was one of the first times that I legitimately forgot to hit the recording button. I was doing narration and everything. I'm glad I didn't go like an hour, before I realized it. I realized it like after the first run, which is pretty good. It didn't waste too much time, I guess. Alright, we're going to come over here and go back to 1,000 cuts. I think this requires us to spend more iridium though, doesn't it? So that might be why we don't want to do this. But I have plenty of iridium right now. So that's good stuff. That was not the rifle that I wanted to use right now. I meant to switch to the Pimpernel. I think my own grenade killed me here, which is not good. Get a second wind off that little feller, and then we'll go back in here. Okay, so now it's a little bit unfortunate that I need to buy ammo. So I should kill all of those guys, that way we can come back and forth between this area a little bit quicker. But it's a lot more difficult to kill them when your Pimpernel is severely negatively affected by your points in velocity. Being that we almost ran out of ammo a couple times, I definitely want to make sure we're full on ammo before we start this. I'm going to try to be a little bit more liberal with my grenades this time so that we hopefully keep him slagged more efficiently, because last time I think that was a big problem. There were sections there where I was able to get, several critical hits, but he wasn't slagged, and so that makes a huge difference in how much damage you're actually doing to him. Regardless, having this, dear friend rifle heal for so much as we build up critical ascension, that's pretty good. I think even at the high amounts of critical ascension I was working with, that in the unpatched version of the game, I still would have got my health back very, very quickly. So, interesting there, but we'll see. So, one, or I guess if you want to count the one I did off camera, 2 Terramorphous runs down. No Hide of Terramorphous yet. We'll keep looking for it, though. Ooh, he was slagged from the start this time. That makes a huge difference. 33 stacks of critical ascension, that's not that bad. Why isn't he coming out? There he is. Yeah, that was a good chunk of his health. Alright, he's going to come over here and summon tentacles. Hopefully he presents at least a few eyes to me. He did not, so I'm going to try to scoot over. Just grabbing some ammo and getting away from him here. Perfect. So there's another Terramorphous dead. I'm going to actually grab ammo over here first so that maybe some of the ammo stores from this kill will stay over there as I go between maps, but I don't think they will. I think ammo stores will disappear because there's so many other purple and blues and stuff on the ground. Regardless, let's go ahead and look for this Hide of Terramorphous that hopefully dropped. Got another Slayer of Terramorphous comm there, which is not good, but whatever. No Hide of Terramorphous yet. Let's leave and do it again. I think I already opened these chests. No, they're still here. We can open these as well. I wish these could drop the Hide of Terramorphous. Technically, they're protected by Terramorphous, right? So, we'll see. This could be a good transfusion grenade, but it happens to be lobbed and fire, so meh. Cool. Alright, so now I should be prepared to deal with these enemies that we're going to be fighting out here, because I'll have like 35 or so stacks of critical ascension by the time we get all the way over there. Maybe they'll die pretty quickly. I think we've killed at least one of the big nomads, and there's still a couple midgets around, so we'll see if we can deal with them as well. Cool. Alright, let's go see Terramorphous. I'm not sure that any of those critical ascension stacks will last that long, but we didn't use that much ammo against those guys, so I'm not too worried about it. By the time Terramorphous comes up, I don't think we'll have any stacks. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes to run all the way to Terramorphous to blow the horn and then to wait for him to come out, but I can't imagine that we would have any noticeable amount of beneficial bonus here, so not good. It'd be cool if you could just summon another one immediately after you've built up the 50 stacks or whatever that you'd have by the time he was killed. That would be cool. Have to leave the room, though, and come back. It's good. Zero's getting his steps in. If he was doing a Fitbit challenge at work, he would be on top at the moment. I think people who cheat on those challenges are hilarious. Oh well. I won't talk crap about them. I guess we might have 10 stacks or whatever. It's better than nothing. Can't hurt. Oh yeah, that's huge, actually. Try to be quicker about it next time, I guess. Dang, he's under a third health, I would estimate. That's pretty good. We're down to 4 slag grenades, though, which is not good. Terramorphous came up, eyes showing, though, which is huge. But they didn't last for that long, which is crappy. Go ahead and kill that second wind opportunity, just because. Alright, I should have gotten my health back, but I was being greedy. Whatever. Get our health back here. Get a second critical hit to stall my stuff. Stall the DK. I was hoping he would come out quicker than that, so we're not going to have any chance at critical hits either, because he came up on that weird side. It's not good. Alright, I was a little bit greedy there, but it worked out. We killed him. We still had 7 ammo remaining. Surely he's dropped at least one legendary that's not a Slayer by now, right? Okay, so he did drop a Hide of Terramorphous, but you can see that it's not a grounded Hide of Terramorphous. And I know that the perfect version has over 2 million Roid damage, so unfortunate there that that's not a perfect one, but we'll keep going. There are a ton of snipers here. I should run through and pick up everything that's not a sniper. That way we'll always have sniper ammo if we need it over here, but whatever. Just going to pick up some of that stuff. I should have also not been wasting my time looking through that gear. I should have quickly ran back. Oh well. It's not a huge deal to carry a ton of critical ascension into the fight, because with the Cher Ami or Dear Friend rifle, you get a ton of health back very, very quickly when you have a decent amount of critical ascension. So that works out well for us. Reload it, and then we will get all the way out this door here. Perhaps I should have left one midget alive so that we could get a critical hit, but it's not a big deal. They should have added like a jump pad or a catapult or something that would have got me up here a lot quicker. That would have been awesome. Yeah, I don't see any red dots. Are there any red dots out here? Probably. Probably not, actually. I killed that one guy that comes out of that door. Alright, we'll run back in. There's the enemy we'll be fighting. They've drawn some pictures of him. Terramorphous is actually quite difficult to take out when you don't have optimal gear. He can be a burden. But since we do have optimal gear, he's not that bad. I say optimal. I think our slag grenade could definitely be better. I think I could have a better chaotic evil rogue comm that boosted one more point into velocity. I think that would help as well. But either way, We're doing okay. One thing that is tougher at overpowered level 8 is that Terramorphous' eyes die a lot quicker relative to how much damage he's actually taken on his health bar. So that's one thing that maybe needs to be fixed with a little bit of modding, is just to make his eyes last a little bit longer in overpowered level 8 mode. Ooh, this is a legendary. What is it? Oh, it's another Slayer. Damn it. Yeah, that might be kind of cool. Who knows? Man, he stayed slacked really well that time. That was awesome. Oh wow, he didn't have any more on that side. Yikes. I think Kunai will get our health back with this rifle. Who knows? Looked like it did. Okay, so he did actually have one more eye on that side that I didn't know about.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
But I want the ones on this side. Here we go. That was good. He's almost dead. If he was slagged that whole time, he probably would have died. Now I'm freaking out of rounds, though, so I'm going to have to run up here and try to figure something out. What? Oh my god, that apparently didn't kill that thing. I'm dead. Yikes. I thought that that thing had, you know, come all the way to life and would die, but apparently it didn't, so... Yikes. I know there are rifles on the ground, I just have to find one. Alright, now I've got rounds. Now we can get kills. Up above health gate, which is good. Alright, so as soon as we land, and hopefully we do, we'll get some grenades out here and begin to finish Terramorphous off. There we go. Bad run that time. Real bad run. Do we see any Hide of Terramorphous? I see that, and so I don't even see another orange yet. Man, I'm getting absolutely destroyed as far as finding orange weapons. Really, where is the sniper? I know there's a sniper over here. Okay. That's probably enough ammo. Man, low on grenades, though. Not good. I know there are a couple grenades right here, so we'll stock up on those. Perfect. Now we got plenty of grenades, plenty of sniper ammo. Let's bounce back between the room and come back in here. See if we can carry some more critical ascension to Terramorphous again. See if we kill him. Who knows? That was a bad run that time. It started out pretty good, but it went south pretty quickly. Almost back up here to this door. We'll be starting with one less grenade than we could have, so maybe it'll come back to bite us, maybe it won't. Cool. Have over 50 stacks of critical ascension here. I'm not sure if any of them are getting close to reaching their lifetime timer, but either way, it's not that big a deal. We can kill him starting from 0 stacks, but it is nice to start from a decent stack count. It makes him die a lot quicker. And it's kind of cool now that the stacks tick down so slowly, or at such a reasonable rate. I'm not going to say slowly, because I do think it is a reasonable rate. But they tick down so that you're actually able to carry some between generations of Terramorphous, which is pretty cool. Looks like we have a daytime battle coming up. Let's see how Terramorphous does. Believe it or not, I've actually never got that vault symbol. I guess you're supposed to stand there and have yourself launched into it. I tried one day, and then it never worked out. And then I also made the decision pretty early in the game that I was never going to find all the vault symbols, so I gave up on it.
Nice.
That's a AR, not a sniper. No worries.
I vanish.
Jeez, that's all of the critical hit spots on that side.
Your eyes
Hopefully he'll turn a little bit there.
illusion fools.
Nice. Come back up one more time here. This is a good run.
Ghosty. Assassins never die.
See what he dropped, if anything. Hopefully my grenade doesn't kill me here. Yes, got another Slayer comm. That's huge. Always got to have them Slayer comms. Looking for at least one sniper on the ground here so that I can have some ammo. That's good. Almost no grenades, though. That's bad.
Mine.
Yikes. We'll pick up that, and we'll pick up that. That's not a grenade. Alright, 5 grenades should be enough. Who knows? Terramorphous got wrecked that time, though, which is good. We had plenty of critical ascension. It's kind of a fun farm now that you can try to do it quickly and maintain your critical ascension. Before, it was a really cumbersome farm because every time you had to start at 0, basically. Now, it's not that bad. We'll just keep farming him here until he eventually drops what I'm looking for, which is going to be a perfect Hide of Terramorphous. We'll see, though. Bummer. Nothing out here that I can pop a quick critical on or get some ammo from or anything. Cool, we were able to sneak through there a little bit quicker than we were last time. So we'll hopefully have a decent amount of critical ascension again. I do wish his eyes didn't disappear so quick. I don't think enemies without critical hit spots are a good mechanic, you know? That makes shooting at any part of them as efficient as shooting at a weak spot, or what would be presumed to be a weak spot. And that's not really that cool. That's why I don't think that Saturn is a good enemy. I hear that there's actually a mod out there that gives Saturn critical hit spots. I might be looking at adding that to my patch because I don't understand why they would make an enemy without critical hit spots, you know? To me, it seems like they should have them. And obviously, Terramorphous' eyes do deteriorate at, levels other than OP8, which makes sense. It's just at OP8, they deteriorate really, really quickly. And so because of that, I think that, at overpower level 8, the eyes should last just a little bit longer. Maybe give them like 30% more health each.
Grenade. The true world revealed. Weakness now.
You can see there with the Lyuda spread how we're sometimes able to hit multiple critical hits with one round or one shot. That's huge. Alright, so he's almost dead. We don't really have any more slag grenades. Yeah, we do. We got one here.
Throwing grenade.
I wanted to hit those ones that were on the other side of him, but we couldn't really do that. Got all my health back there very, very quickly. That's good. Alright, managed to hit that critical hit. And we'll see what he dropped here for us. I see an orange, but it's a Slayer, which is not good. See a sniper there. We'll pick that up. Couple grenades here on the ground. We'll pick them up as well. I'll probably need to eventually start back at 0 critical ascension so that we can clear out our inventory and stuff, but oh well. Bummer on the no perfect Hide of Terramorphous yet. We'll just keep farming him, keep seeing how he dies and drops stuff for us. Now, it really was, if I recall correctly, someone at Gearbox who said, yes, the drop rate does subtly increase as you, leave the room and come back to it and have multiple Terramorphous kills in a single session instead of save quitting every time. So that's why I'm running back up here and doing this and wasting Iridium every time. But, if that's what they said, that's what I'm going to try to replicate. Hopefully we find another Hide of Terramorphous here and that it's a perfect one. That would be awesome. Could end my Terramorphous farming real quick, and then we could get prepared to do a mostly melee playthrough. I'm not going to do melee on some of the quest or enemies that melee is especially cumbersome on, but I'll do it on most of them. Who knows? We could also do the start the series that I plan to do where I farm every legendary gun in the game, starting with the Hornet and then going all the way through the game. But I want to have the Hide of Terramorphous before we do that, so that during some of that farming, at least, I can use melee 0 instead of sniping 0. That way we can kind of alternate as we go through the episodes, or maybe between the weapons, just to kind of break up the monotony. We've only got 5 grenades this time. Doesn't look like there's any stuff over here from, dead tentacles or anything, and I would imagine that all of the ammo drops are basically going away because there's so much other stuff here on the floor. 6 grenades now, though, so that's not that bad. Down to a real low amount of critical ascension. Still going to have about 20 or so when he pops out of the ground. Alright, about half health there. That's not bad. Got one more slag grenade, so I might be shooting him with the slag pimp here as he comes out.
Your eyes deceive you, an illusion.
Get some more grenades and ammo here. Perfect. Another Terramorphous dead. We'll see if we have... Ooh, I do see 2 items here. I killed myself with my own slag grenade, which is really, really stupid. It's a pitchfork. We'll come see what it is here in just a second. I got too excited. I was like, oh, let's run to it. Let's go get it. I killed myself with my own grenade because I'm an idiot. We'll get that pitchfork in a minute. No, we'll go ahead and sell gear here and start Terramorphous fresh again after we pick up this pitchfork. Just because. Alright, sell some stuff here because obviously I've picked up a bunch of crap we don't need at this point. Especially grenades and slayer comms and stuff, so... We'll get rid of some of these slayers. Get rid of that one. Man, that's a bunch of slayer comms. And there's at least one more down there as well. We'll sell these grenades that we don't need, making careful to not sell any of these other ones that I actually have stars on here. Alright, so we won't sell any of that stuff. I'll keep a star on this Hide of Terramorphous for now. Just because it's my only one. We'll get rid of it eventually, but for now. And then I know that there's some guns that I picked up as well that I want to get rid of. So we'll get rid of all of these. Kind of cool that we found a pitchfork. I know it's not going to be a perfect pitchfork, but, those are pretty rare. Alright, so the next time we kill Terramorphous, we're going to be starting without... I guess there's a vault thing down there as well. I'm sure I found that one before, though. We're going to be killing Terramorphous without having an amount of critical ascension to start with. And, yeah, we'll see how we do. It shouldn't be that bad. So long as we get good slag luck, we should be alright. I'm going to go down here and get this pitchfork real quick, though, just because I want it. Alright, so what is it? It's a pacifying pitchfork. Please be dull grip. Because that is base damage accessory there, and it's fire element. Please be dull grip. Please be dull or Jacob's grip. No, it's a Hyperion grip. Fuck off. Damn it. That blows, dude. I don't even want to carry it with it having a Hyperion grip. That sucks. It's my only pitchfork. I'll keep it for now. Pick up the Slayer comm as well. Okay. That really does suck. That's super disappointing. It could have been a perfect pitchfork, and that would have been awesome. It was really close to being a perfect fire pitchfork, right? It had the correct element. It had, well, obviously if it's a fire one, but it had the correct accessory, which is actually rarer than a correct grip because there are more accessories than there are grips, but still. Man, that would have been awesome to get one with a doll grip, but it's still a decent one, right? Even though it has the worst grip, it still has the best accessory, and I have that custom mod that gives it that really cool skin, so I guess it could be worse. Damn. How nice would it have been to have a doll grip on this bastard, though? Would have been awesome. Oh well. We'll kill Terramorphous again. We'll see how much critical ascension we get from this, starting from 0 critical ascension. And then we'll run through and defeat him once more. I do feel stupid for killing myself with a grenade, but whatever. Not a big deal. At least it wasn't Terramorphous that killed me. I killed him first. Alright. We're going to jump down here and hopefully we find this grenade that we need. Not grenade, excuse me. Shield. I was thinking about getting a perfect longbow bouncing Bonnie because this Crossfire is disappointing me and killing me and being a bastard, but I just think a perfect bouncing Bonnie is going to be too difficult to farm. We can farm it another day, perhaps. Right now, we are primarily looking for this perfect Hide of Terramorphous, but obviously I would take a perfect pitchfork as well if it existed. This would be a perfect scenario for why I wish we could, swap grips in this game, because, I've got that overpower level 8 pitchfork now with the right accessory, and it would have been so nice just to take it to some sort of gunsmith NPC and get a doll grip put on it, because then it would be awesome, Huh. Pull out this rifle here. Sure, I got all my health back with that. Get a killer bonus, I guess. Why not? Get some health and ammo and stuff here. That Moxxi rifle's awesome when you have a bunch of critical ascension. Do not have enough ammo to be wasting shots here. Does he have any more critical hit spots? What is going on? Oh, don't die. Cool. Alright, so I was a little bit worried about dying there, but, sometimes you gotta have a bad run against Terramorphous to make you appreciate the good ones, I guess. We're definitely having a bad one this time. Like a real bad one. Moving my mic here, I'm sorry if that sounded weird. Kill him here with the dear friend, why not? Because it's too slow, that's why, I guess.
And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
Alright, just trying to get some Pimpernel spam on him here. I don't know, it's not working. He doesn't have, enough critical hits left that I can, reliably get a critical hit. And so it's really messing me up. Alright, so, got plenty of ammo. Just need to get Terramorphous killed. Find one critical hit, hopefully, and then kill him. Alright, finally he's dead. Hopefully don't die here to my own grenade again. And hopefully get enough ammo via picking up some of these snipers here that we can come back and kill him with some of our acquired critical ascension. Just a Slayer comm here, nothing special. We'll leave the room and come back again. It is a bummer that I haven't found a perfect Hide of Terramorphous yet, because I'm feeling like we're going to have to split this into 2 episodes at this point, because I have been farming him for a little while now. I don't know exactly when I started this, but I did see how many not Hide of Terramorphous, but Slayer of Terramorphous comms I sold to that vendor. So far, the only 2 non-Slayer legendaries that we've gotten from Terramorphous so far is one, or are one, dang, these guys respawned. What in the hell? One Hide of Terramorphous and 1 pitchfork, but the Hide of Terramorphous was not perfect by any means. Huh. I didn't know that those guys would respawn. That's crazy. I guess it helped me keep my critical ascension up a little bit, but it did use a little bit of our ammo. It's probably a fair trade. If we are crossing this bridge with over 50 stacks of critical ascension, we should have over 20 or so, I think, when we take on Terramorphous, so that is actually a huge difference. Because critical ascension is like a exponential thing. It increases your base sniper damage and your sniper critical hit damage at the same time. And so the more stacks of that you have, I mean, it truly starts to scale very well in your favor as you get, more and more stacks of critical ascension. So that's good stuff. So we're ringing the horn here with 44 stacks, 43 now. He should be coming out of the ground before too long, and then we'll hopefully have good slag luck, good Lyuda aim, and take him out quickly. Hopefully he presents, the proper sides of him to us so that we can see those critical hit spots and everything. Was able to find a sniper on the ground there, which is nice because it gets us back up to max sniper ammo. I threw quite a few slag grenades out there trying to keep him slagged. We'll see how it does. It doesn't look like it kept him slagged as long as I wanted it to, but that's not that big a deal. He still took a ton of damage. Cool. Got our health back before he went all the way away. Get one more slag grenade out there, I guess. Now we'll have a killer bonus, which is nice. We'll also have enough ammo, which is also good. Alright, see if he dropped anything for us here.
Nice. Not bad.
I think this is the only orange, and it's another Slayer. So we'll go again. Is this a sniper? No, it is not. Surely there's a sniper within here. Cool. Up above 80 stacks of critical ascension right now. I think there's still at least 1 or 2 midgets out on the 1,000 cut side of this door. So we'll pop over there, we'll pop back, we'll kill Terramorphous some more times, and then we'll go again. I am really happy with this Dear Friend rifle, the Share Me, because it is very, very easy to survive against Terramorphous. I'd imagine that it would also be fairly easy to survive against Hyperius and some other raid bosses as well with a proper, rifle like this. Hell, I'd assume against Pete you could stand there and tank his DOTs and be just fine. I don't know if I want to kill this other one. We'll save him for the next one. I don't think it was dying that reset the enemies, was it? I think it was just a timer, right? I'm not sure. Hopefully we get a Hide of Terramorphous this time. What I am sure about is that if we got a perfect Hide of Terramorphous, that I would be extremely happy, because I don't want to farm this forever and ever. I don't want to have to do the thing that I did against loot midgets where I just show you the kills and looking at the loot. But we may eventually have to run into that just because it's going to take absolutely forever to kill Terramorphous enough times to get this Hide of Terramorphous drop. I don't know, you know, we got really lucky when we were doing the glitch tutorial video. Maybe we'll get that lucky again. It's kind of a fun farm though, so maybe it's an entertaining video to watch even if I'm not getting the proper gear. I'd hope so, you know, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do about getting this shield, because it is going to take a while. Three grenades here. Hopefully that gets him nice and slagged. Got the kunai on him as well. Alright, plenty of critical ascension. Alright, he is very, very close to dead. If he'll just come out here, we'll slag him up. Oh my god, how did he not die? Let's melee him to death. Just kidding, we can't do that, apparently. Just shoot him here so he'll die. It's been a while since we've got a legendary from him that wasn't a Slayer. It's a Hide of Terramorphous here, but it's still under 2 million Roid damage. That sucks. So we'll look for a couple snipers and grenades that are on the ground, just so that we can have enough to start this next fight. Found grenades, found a sniper. That should be enough. Well, we've got two Hide of Terramorphouses now. One of them's actually grounded, I think. So the grounded one's badass, but it's not 2 million Roid damage. Really want that 2 million Roid damage. So we'll try it again. Bummer. Oh well, we'll just keep looking for it. Shouldn't be that bad to find. We'll see. I know that there's at least one more midget here still in 1,000 cuts, so we should come into the next fight with a ton of critical ascension again. It should be good, you know, hopefully. All right, we have 60 stacks of critical ascension still. We're going to run across this bridge. I don't know. We're a little bit lower on sniper ammo than I'd like to be. Terramorphous is dying quicker than I anticipated, or easier than I anticipated. I was expecting more difficulty when killing him, but he's really not that bad now that critical ascension has been adjusted. So killing him's not that bad, but finding the Hide of Terramorphous is still difficult, but I don't feel that it's impossible. Like I said, I saw it happen when we were making the glitch tutorial, so I have confidence, and I'm trying to remain optimistic here, that it's going to happen for us as we're farming actually on the farming character. It would be wonderful to get it this time, because then I wouldn't have to farm it anymore. I guess even more ideally, I would find a perfect pitchfork in every element, 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row, I guess. Not every element. 3 times in a row, fire, shock, and corrosive, and then find the perfect Hide of Terramorphous. But the odds of that seem astronomical, so I'm not going to hold my breath. I would rather find a Hide of Terramorphous than a pitchfork, even though I want a pitchfork too. Pitchfork can actually drop other places, I think. Like, I think you can actually get a pitchfork from a box or a chest, whereas a Hide of Terramorphous, I think you can, or I know that you can only get from Terramorphous. Jeez, bunch of critical ascension, low on health though. Oh, I really thought I was going to be able to kill him. Alright. You may hear one of my dogs down there growling. That's one of the reasons why I may eventually need to quit making this video and give up for now. But whatever. Got a E-Tech shotgun over there, it looks like. Have plenty of grenades, so we'll go again. If I can find at least one sniper that's dropped here. I feel like there should be a sniper. Yeah, there we go. Is this a Teeth of Terramorphous? So we are getting like a Teeth of Terramorphous drop. I noticed that the game is starting to perform a little bit more sluggishly now that I have so much crap on the ground. So we may need to eventually give up my obsession here with going back to 1,000 cuts every time before coming back here. But oh well, we'll do it at least one more time. Looks like some of my stacks are reaching their lifetime timer now, too. I saw at least a couple tick down sort of quick there. I don't know if that's going to be a problem for us. Probably not. I have max ammo, and I have almost max grenades. With any reasonable slag luck, we should be okay. Hopefully they respawn some more of the homies in this area. They did. That was nice of them. Cool. Just trying to spam that E button, get in here a little bit quicker. Only 50 stacks of critical ascension at this point, so we'll have a little bit less than we did last time. That's a bummer. No biggie, though. So long as we start with over 20, I think it's a pretty easy fight. Who knows, though? Maybe we'll reach the lifetime timer on a bunch of these and start with 0. That would be unfortunate, but it shouldn't be. Shouldn't even be that bad, even if the worst case scenario happens there. Stupid vault symbol. I've heard that there's a way to get it too by jumping to the edge of that there and then going into the like item or inventory menu, and then when you come out of it you're able to like flick up to it and get it real quick, but I don't know. I'm no expert on the vault symbols. I'll be the first to admit that. Look at all this crap on the ground. You can probably definitely hear my dog scratching herself now. Either way, she wants to go outside. Do 1 or 2 more runs of this. Yeah, 25 stacks of critical ascension here. That's more than enough. Well, I say that, and he didn't take that much damage. About half health. Could be worse. Oh, man. Well, hopefully he spawns in those creepy critters real quick. Otherwise, I'm fucked. No, the tentacle was right there, dude. Oh, well. I got greedy and didn't use the dear friend rifle. That was my mistake. Now I feel fucking dumb. Oh well, we'll go again. I didn't want to die to Terramorphous, but done did it. I forget how he works when you've already summoned him and are dropping down the hole. I've always usually done it with the horn, so yikes, uncharted waters for me. I feel stupid for dying to him with a Moxxi weapon equipped. Well, he took a bunch of damage there, so that's good. Alright. Feel dumb for dying. So I'm going to play it more cautiously, use the dear friend rifle more frequently here. I need grenades really badly too. Oh well. do our best without them, I guess. There's those tentacles that didn't spawn quite quick enough for me to survive last time, which is unfortunate. If the game was a little bit nicer to me, I would have survived, but not a huge deal. Alright, so this is the Terramorphous that killed me, so we'll finish him off here, because he's a dick, and see if he dropped a perfect Hide of Terramorphous or a perfect pitchfork for us. And then I'm going to do one more because I don't want to quit on a run where I died to that Terramorphous, so we'll do one more. Where is the legendary he dropped? Yeah, so he dropped the Slayer and he didn't drop anything else. Very typical. What is this? Longbow slag transfusion. That's a good grenade, bad fuse time. Whatever. We'll go up here and exit the room. We'll kill Terramorphous one more time. I'll browse all the gear that's dropped at least once more. Maybe there's a perfect stockpile relic or something there. I don't think there will be. But because there's so much damn gear there, we'll definitely give it a looky-loo. And then we'll give it, you know, one more messing around here with the, the stacks of critical ascension. Man, I am disappointed that we weren't able to find it. That is irritating, you know. Got 2 Hide of Terramorphouses there. I will tell you, I'm also really disappointed about the near perfect pitchfork. I guess I'm still happy about it, but I would have been happier if it was incorrosive or if it had the dull grip. Either one. Oh well. Oh well. That's a hard item to farm. The pitchfork is, because obviously you have to kill Terramorphous if you want to get an easy drop for it. I don't know if they made it drop from anywhere else in the community patch. I would assume that they didn't. But maybe it needs another drop. I don't know. Surely there's at least one enemy that it could be added to the drop pool for, so that you could at least, you know, farm it from an enemy other than Terramorphous. I understand that the Hide of Terramorphous must come from Terramorphous. That makes sense. I don't have a problem with that. But having one of the legendary snipers locked behind Terramorphous when the other better legendary sniper is locked behind a very easy to farm enemy like Gettle seems a little bit weird, right? Why make the crappier legendary sniper, the pitchfork, so much harder to find than the Lyuda? Seems ridiculous. Oh well. There any oh, I have max sniper ammo. What am I doing? God, that is a bunch of gear. Even though Terramorphous killed me once and I killed me once, we're still ahead of Terramorphous overall. We killed Terramorphous more times than we died, so good stuff. Get that last eye dead, I guess, on that side. Probably a dumb thing to do to eliminate all the eyes on one side, but whatever. Switch to my health rifle real quick so that we don't die again. I guess I don't need it now. What I need is slag, so hopefully the kunai do me justice here, but I'll also switch on over to the slag pimp. Alright, so we are almost out of ammo. I want to grab just a little bit of it here. Huh, I don't know how he didn't hit me with some of those earlier swings, but he hit me with that one. Whatever. Switch back over to the health rifle. Shoot him as soon as he comes out of the ground, I guess. Cool. Alright, so I think we've killed Terramorphous enough times for this episode. It went pretty well. It didn't go perfect, but we did okay. Did not find a perfect Hide of Terramorphous shield. We did find a couple Hides of Terramorphous. We found a decent pitchfork, not a perfect pitchfork, but we'll keep looking. Overall, not terrible, but not good. So I said I'd look through this gear here and just try to see if there's anything super neat. I don't think there will be, but I guess there could theoretically be a perfect, you know, stockpile relic here, like a purple sniper only stockpile relic, but I have a pretty good stockpile relic, E-Tech relic right now, so I'm not too worried about finding that anymore. Even though it does also boost my max health, which I don't really need, it's still pretty good. Deadly Sniper Comm there. Got a few elemental relics on the field that I've seen so far, but nothing too special. Bummer. You can imagine how much more difficult it would be if the Hide of Terramorphous still had like a 1 in 97 million drop rate instead of like a 1 in 100 or something that it has right now, I think. So we're going to keep farming for it. We didn't find it this time, but it could obviously be found sometime in the future. I don't think we got anything real special from here. I guess he could have theoretically dropped an E-Tech sniper, which I would be on the lookout for, but I didn't notice any E-Tech snipers drop. I did notice that one E-Tech shotgun dropped, but I think that was the only E-Tech we found. As always, guys, I do thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. This is that E-Tech shotgun here. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. What in the fuck? Why would that happen? Huh. Don't spawn a tentacle when I need a second wind, but spawn a tentacle... Yeah, what a bastard. Oh well. Yeah, as always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. In the next farming video, we're going to be farming this same enemy again for more Hide of Terramorphous, basically, because we did not find the one that we were looking for this time. So we'll keep going. Hopefully we find it in a near future here. I may also go look for a better slag grenade here as well, because this one, I don't know, it has that fuse time to it, you know, and it doesn't need that fuse time. I guess they make one with no fuse time, so maybe I'll farm that in between Terramorphous farming to break up the monotony, but probably not. This is a pretty good slag grenade. I guess in the next episode we'll be right here looking for more Terramorphous to kill. As always, guys, hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.